Welcome everyone to another Rec Roulette game. These are user submitted recs. Now we've hid the names and we've hid the elos. We don't know what the elos are here. We're starting on Northern Islands. Big double house here when you already have a HUD available. Big from InSync versus Backstreet Boys. And InSync has actually gone for Khmer in this situation. Backstreet Boys, also with the double house, although he has a HUD, so they're both at a 20 population here, has gone for the Byzantines, a more meta pick on this map. Both players already very active with their scouts, already very active with their pigs scouting, and already very active with their transport ships. So immediately I'm thinking this is at least above 1,000 elo. At least. Probably even higher than that if they're scouting with their pigs so fast. You can see this, the transport ships taking a look around the map, trying to find the pigs as well. You do start with a transport ship on Northern Isles. And you can get over to your opponent's base. And what the okay, never mind. What the fuck is this? What? InSync? Why are you making a farm right now? I was making all these elo. You're pushing a deer and you're making a farm? You know you need wood for a lumber camp. You know you should probably dock here, right? Is he just going to go full land? Is he Khmer main? Is this a Khmer main right here? It feels like something a Khmer main would do. The villager will start dropping off food one at a time. I mean, it's pretty quick, but it's not as quick as, you know, taking advantage of all this hunt and stuff. I don't see the purpose of spending wood on a farm here. Very, very strange. Anyway, our Byzantine player has a more standard build-up. He's already gone for the lumber camp. Not the... Arguably one of the worst spots to put the lumber camp here. But at least he's got a lumber camp up, which can't be said for our boy over on this side InSync. Backstreet Boy working away on the lumber, and he's going to get a dock right up here. Beautiful dock spot in that little corner. If he can manage to pull it off, it'll be great. Going for a house first, and that's good. Doesn't need it, but that's what the build order usually dictates. He forgot he has this hut. So he's going for the house before the dock, when he could actually go for the dock before the house, because you start with this hut. But whatever. He's now 15 out of 25 pop. Lack of adaptation, but decent execution so far from both, as InSync continues to push in the deer. And he's really responsive pushing this deer, too. It's like right away. As soon as the ibex moves, or the deer moves, or whatever, he's right there pushing it again. And there's one more to be pushed in. I wonder if he goes for scouts. It is Northern Isles. You do start with a transport ship. You don't need the dock first to make the transport ship. Maybe you can go for scouts right away. Maybe you can go for archers right away. You don't even need to make the barracks. Maybe you can just send the villas over. Maybe you can just YOLO. Right? You never know. T90 Dave. Thanks for the 2 months. Wow. Kind of weird, creepy username, but I dig it. I feel it. I feel it. Jabasted. Exactly. What are you guys thinking for the elo? These are some impressive pushes here, but this farm is questionable at best. My man still does not have a lumber camp, by the way. I feel like we should point this out. Now he's going to gold. This can't be right. Going to gold before wood. Now taking extra food.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so sad. I get a charity tax break.
Is this just a YOLO fast castle build? How are you ever going to have enough food to pull this off? Feudal Age is incoming. 250 food in the bank right now. 4 on gold. You have none on wood. Literally none on wood, by the way. 4 population space. So if my man needs to make more than 4 villagers, he's basically screwed. And Loom coming in for our Byzantine player. So there's no landing here because he can't. He just can't go for a landing. He's going to go FC. FC into nothing, exactly. Duke Canada, thank you for the 12 months, dude. Thanks for the year, man. Fishing ships are out here from Byzantines. Only 3. Probably make a 4th one there, but oh well. And Okay. He's going to make it up. He is going to make it up. He's going for loom after this. Should give him some extra time to get that extra food in. Farm is almost done, by the way. And then he's going to have to go onto all these straggler trees around here. And he clicks up to Castle Age. Clicks up to Castle Age. Into what is the question? Been decent so far. Only 9 seconds of idle TC time. And villagers are coming over. Within sight of this transport. Within sight of... at least be sneaky with it. What the fuck? And Red sees it. Red sees it 100%. Blue Scout is already here. Red should just pull vills. That's exactly what he's doing. Blue is coming over. And Blue is going to go for a stable. He's also going to need a house. The wood is going to be a serious issue. And the scouts are coming over now. You need to engage with these villagers against that scout. Ooh, that's annoying. Scout goes down. Now a gate here. That is wood that you do not have. My friend. Also, you can't wall to the shoreline on Northern Isles. Red, attack the scout. What are you doing? Oh my god. Okay, he takes it. He's going to be blocking all of this stuff. Pull the villager. Nope, going to lose a villager. Villagers now engaging against this, and the vills hop back in the transport ship. The Castle Age time is great. The build up towards Castle Age is great. The question is, what are you going to have once you get there? He will finally have some wood in the bank. He will finally have a lumber camp. No eco upgrades over there. No eco upgrades for Red either. And the food count is very suspect. Goes onto a mill. Really should have utilized the fact that he had full water control. Also, you have a transport ship to confirm that you have full water control. And your opponent's already in Castle Age, which should tell you you have full water control. And you should be adding, like... he should have had probably 8 fishing ships already, but instead he's got fire galleys. So weird. This guy has clearly never matched up against something like this before. He still has 2 fire galleys in the queue. That is something that should be canceled immediately upon seeing this. But transport ship will be taken down, and there's the siege workshop, and I bet it's scorpions. This Khmer player appears to be a memer, and it's a double scorpion siege workshop landing. Stone walls. Stone walls coming. Blue is a genius. Yes. Definitely. Double scorpion. It's great because I love the strat, but it's also frustrating because Red can be doing so many things to punish this so hard. He's just not doing it. Like making any sort of additional fish would be great. There we go. Finally. Finally, finally, finally. Also, I'm concerned for what Red's response is going to be here to this. It feels like he's going to freak out. Feels like he's gonna freak out. He sees this, right? He sees the siege workshop. One castle can stop all of this aggression. Take these guys off berries, put them on stone. One castle can stop all of this, in addition with your walls. But the walls, I guess, have 1 tile gaps. Also, demos in here would be really great. And the scorpions are gonna make it through. The scorpions are gonna make it through. Oh, damn. Idle TC time now for Blue really racking up there. It's all on the push right now. 22 villagers. It's all about the push at the moment. We've got 4 scorpions. We've got a ram. It's a big push coming. And it's a meme push. I love it. Also hate the fact that it works because if Red plays this properly, it should never work. But we don't know what YOLO we're at, right? So how can we judge? All right, Ram working away at the mining camp. Still on food here. When you have 6 fishing ships, very suspect. Very, very. But Red is under pressure, man. Red doesn't know what to do. Doesn't know what to do. Could go Redemption Monks here. Hell, could go a castle here. Could go Siege Workshop in defense. Going for stables. Interesting. Probably going to lose the TC before Castle Age comes in, though, because those Scorpions are going to be destroying those vills. Yep, see you later. He's going to lose the TC. No, dude. No, he's going to lose the TC before Castle Age comes in. 40 seconds. Maybe not. Maybe the TC survives. Maybe if you repair from the back, I think it can survive. Villager now coming out to repair the ram. Castle Age is going to come in. That was the one of the forward villagers down. That was 1/22 of his economy. And the Castle Age TC dies it. Oh, shit. He gets it. He gets up to Castle Age. He gets up to Castle Age. Let's go. Thought for sure that would be denied, but here comes the Scorpions, and now Red has no option. I think Red, honestly, I think the best play for Red is to load up in transport ships and go over to this island. Go over to your opponent's island. You still have an eco lead. As hard as it is to believe in this situation, you still have an eco lead. Get in your transport and leave. Knights being queued up here. Knights usually feel good against Scorpions, but there's 10 Scorpions here. You can't engage against this ram. You have to engage against the Scorpions. Try and get within their minimum range. Can be really tough, though. Yeah, Knights will just get ripped as soon as they come out. Engaging against the ram is a big mistake. And there we go. There's the leaving happening. He's going over to Blue's Island. Probably needs to follow with more villagers. Should have run with these villagers a long time ago. They're all going to die here. And I sense Red is a little tilted right now. I sense a little tilt. I sense some tilt. Oh, you could bait Blue into the biggest demo right now. Oh, Blue's going that way. If you had run the villagers this way and had a demo ready, oh man, I feel like Blue would be so eager. He just would have run right into that.
Best roulette.
Get more Scorpions on the way. Now, from Blue's perspective, you can stop adding Scorpions now. There's nothing that can stop you on this island. You just need to explore your own island. And the stable is coming up here. If Red gets one knight on this side, oh my god. Oh my god, if he gets one knight over there. Oh my Jesus, stop. Stop sending them back to the wood, you fucking... There we go. And another siege workshop, of course. Why not? 12 villagers for Red, 6 fishing ships, 23 villagers for Blue. We are 22 minutes into this game. And here comes the knight. And there are the villagers. What are they looking for? It's got more than enough food. Like, siege workshop here. Knights. Do you have gold? Does not have access to gold right now. It's maybe looking for it. Market. Yep, market is good too. Market is great too. Blue's eco is still very weak behind this. Very, very weak. And here come the knights. Not into the TC, please. Oh my god. Okay, he's gonna kill a villager, and this is like a good percentage of the... And there's the TC from Red. He's going to douche. He's going to douche. This game is not already memey enough. He's going to douche, friends. So has plenty of food eco. Blue's food eco is just not it. He's sending the barn. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Blue doesn't have a transport either. So if you're thinking, oh, but Blue can just bring the Scorpions back across. No. That was the starting transport. That was the starting transport, and Blue never made a dock. So the Scorpions are essentially stuck over on this side, by the way. For the time being, anyway. And now there's a TC here. And my man is getting douched. Mangonel from the Siege Workshop. I think it has to be Mangonel. If you go for Scorpion here, you're mad lad. If you go for a Ram, that can be countered too easily. And it's not going to be anything because there's no wood and he's repairing behind. Repairing the gate behind, and there's double house wall here. Desperately trying to keep this stuff out. Red should probably go for a Siege Workshop. Or a tower here would work too. TC is going down and there's just not enough wood for blue, dude. Blue might lose this. He's gonna be stuck. He's gonna be stuck with 17 Scorpions on the other base. And he's gonna be dead at home. Okay, here's a Mangonel coming out. Red, make sure you keep these knights alive. Make sure you keep these knights alive, alright? You gotta be sniping that Mangonel, okay? Okay, buddy, this is not the way to run. This is a mistake. TC is gonna go down. Once the TC goes down, there's gonna be nowhere for the villagers to hide. To protect the Mangonel and fire arrows at the knights, but Red is going in here far too early. Oh man, so many mistakes. So many mistakes. Finally a market up here, and now Red is the one that's going to be at a disadvantage. Although Blue is still running out of wood. Blue's still running out of wood. What a game here. What a game. Market going down from Blue. That's going to be big. Can't really afford to replace that. And both players now struggling for wood income. Red is going for... Yes! That's what I'm talking about. He's douching the wood line now. That's what I'm talking about, dude. This is big dick energy game from both. Blue and from Red. And here comes the camel right now. Blue has no wood to repair, and that Mangonel is going to go down. He can't repair the TC or the Mangonel. And, oh, man, he's frustrated. I can feel it. I can feel the frustration. 17 wood. Camel snipes the Mangonel, gets the hell out of dodge, and now the wood line is going to be under fire. And remember, Blue can't transport any of this army back from this side. He's simply killing everything that Red owns. Killing all the houses. The market, maybe. The mill, the barracks, the blacksmith. His market goes down over here. And he needs to run away from this wood line. And now there's a camel here, and Red is villager fighting. And Red just had, he had enough. Streets are cold in sync. How are you going to double Siege Workshop drop him like that? Fast castle. Mehmet is coming at you. Here come the boys and the girls. This is, to be fair, this is awesome from both players. This is crazy. Super committal onto the memes. Oh, man. Blue with the crazy uptime into Scorpions and then just not able to come across. A good, you know what? Red has made some questionable split-second decisions here. But good from him to send the transport across to the island. That's what you needed to do. There was no hope of holding on to your own island once the TC was down and the stable was down. And now Blue... See, the thing that Insync needs is a dock with a transport ship. He doesn't even need a TC right now. Because if you ever bring this shit over, Red's going to have the same problem that he had before. Now, Red is going to TC this again. He's just going to come here again, bro. Or maybe you make a dock with a transport to run over to this side now. Quick gate. Okay, but TC right here. Oh, a house? A wall over there. He knows he's about to get TC'd. Red is at 31 villagers. There's the TC right there. You need a dock, my friend. You need a transport ship. Red could have walled him. Oh, true. Yo, Red went for stone walls here. This is so dumb. And there's the dock. There we go. Dock on this side from Blue. Let's go. What a dumb game. What an absolutely beautifully dumb game. Oh, he can't escape. He has to delete the lumber camp? No, he can. He's waiting for the transport ship now. Dropping off all his wood. Doesn't have enough stone for a TC, by the way. Uh-oh. No, you let him right to you. Losing more villagers here. You let him right to your vills, bro. What else are you paying attention to? Do something. Scorpions need to get here. Transport ship needs to be here so he can bait the fires into the scorpions. Villager count now 15 to 32. So things aren't looking good for blue, but he still does have the army over here. Still has the score lead, by the way. Repairing the gate. Big. Oh my god. He's not bringing the villagers over. He's bringing the army over. Oh shit. Oh shit, Red. Get ready, dude. It's coming again. 5 at a time. And Red goes for another TC. Red's like, oh god, not again, not again, not again, not again. But Fire Galley is working away on that. Another TC here from Red. Red can just... Okay, Red should just add fishing ships right now and start producing from all his TCs. You know your opponent has only these vills. Just add fishing ships. So much wood. Or just sell your wood. Get a siege workshop of your own. Get some mangonels. Or ram. Actually, get some rams. 1 ram. Send it in. Okay, ram coming over here. And now the scorpions are on this side. And my question is, does Red hop inside the transport again and come back this way? You definitely need some water too. You can clear up this transport ship, dude. You can just kill the transport ship. Blue is still trying to repair the ram. Loses another villager. He's now down to 10 vills. He's got more scorpions than he has villagers at the moment. And the TC is still being attacked. Scorpion's not doing too much damage to the TC though. So he'll be able to survive in a while. And Red is not... Okay, now he's adding fish. Good. Now he's adding fish. Oh, the reboom. Guys, the reboom is happening. The reboom's happening. We got a TC over on Red's Island. There's the siege workshop for Red. He's got a mangonel. Now, Commerce Scorpions are tough to take out because they actually outrange the mangonel. But if you get a couple of them, it should be fine. I think the biggest mistake Red can do here is sending them in like 1 at a time. Market now from Blue. Red needs houses. Red needs to sell the wood as well. Adding some more villagers. He has 26 more villagers. Big! Huge! Massive! 95.5% that TC is at. 95.5%. And Red sends the knight over there. Did he see that? He has Byzantines, which means he has town patrol, which means he could see that with the lumber camp. Huge. Absolutely massive. And of course he goes for another TC. I mean, what other solution could there possibly be? I mean, maybe sell your wood, use that stone, buy yourself a castle, maybe, deny all this pressure. But no, he goes for another TC. And he's coming out here with the mangonel, and boom! Does get 1 scorpion? Maybe 2? Is this live? No, it's a wreck. If they could hear... Listen. If Red can hear me in the future telling him what to do, then he deserves to win. He only needs to take out the Scorps, that's right. And villagers coming back across this way. He's going to be able to get the TC up, likely. If he doesn't get killed by this fire galley first. Just 1 mangonel at a time. Keep whittling down the scorpions, and Blue is dead. Blue is pretty much dead at the moment, actually. Still has a higher score, which might deceive Red. Maybe he's going to think Blue has more than he actually has. Fire galley, where are you? Oh, it's too far away. It's too far away. Okay, can blue finish this TC? Yes, it's only a couple hits away. Can definitely finish it. And now Scorpions. Scorpions being hit by the TC fire there. Still not killed, and there's a mangonel here from blue. Red, please go for it. Please sell some of your wood, bro. He sold wood before, but he needs to sell it again. He needs a mangonel. Or more knights, or something. Still only at 37 villagers. And going for a siege workshop stable over here. Ooh. Is this low elo legends? No, this is just a game that got really way too out of control, I think. This is a game that just got way too hectic. Battering ram. Battering ram. Okay. One mangonel here, guys. One mangonel, imagine. Just keep it inside the siege workshop. Blue can never push forward here because he's afraid. If he does push forward, you get a big shot. And then you can engage it with the knights. He is building up stone, though. He is building up stone. Sell your food, sell your wood, buy a castle, plop it right down here, bop, game's over. More farms here from blue. Ram is coming out now. He's got 2 rams coming out. And he's got knights. No armor on the knights, but no fletching or anything for that TC. And blue's going to lose villagers here, which means less villagers to plop inside that TC and get extra arrow fire against the knights. And the rams are going to be doing work against this, and I think that TC goes down. Scorpion's still doing work over here. Red still has the knights behind. Still only 39 villagers. Adding more fishing ships, though. You love to see it. And blue is engaging against these rams, but like I said, just not enough villagers here to do much. He's going to lose all of these. There we go. Blue is down. Where are they? Oh my god! 2 bills in a dream! 2 bills! And the score just switched. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Things are getting out of control now here for blue. He was dictating the game before this, but now... Oh, now it's just down bad. Super down bad. These knights are going to die. If they go after that mangonel, oh man, they're going to die. How many kills do these scorpions have, by the way? 24 kills. 18 of those are villagers. Almost enough for a castle. Please, Red, don't drop a castle right here. You've won this game. It's so tough for blue to ever finish you off. You've won this game. You have a villager over here doing their thing, right? You had a villager building over here. Where is that vill? We don't know. Rams are working away on the siege workshop. He goes for a safe castle back here. That's good. More knights being queued up. It's only a matter of time for blue. There is a chance that Red resigns for some weird reason because he thinks he's behind when he's actually not. But right now it looks basically impossible for InSync. This is so stupid, dude. Oh, the villager is working away over here. Okay, that's where she is. House is being taken down. He doesn't need the houses, though. He's only at 15 pop. Blue needs to be very careful with this army. Gonna run into the castle fire, maybe? No, he finds the villagers. Oh my god, dude, no. Knights are being built up back here. Blue needs to be extremely careful about these knight numbers. He sees the knights now. Now getting hit by the castle. And the scorpions are being whittled down, and this is it. This is the end. This is the end, folks. It was a good attempt. It was an aggressive build. 19 population. Castle time. Into double siege workshop forward. GG, well played, says InSync. GG, guys. Really fun game. InSync, credit to that build. That was crazy. But yeah, guys, this should never work. Absolutely never work. If you just make the correct decision, you don't even have to make, you only have to make 20% of your decisions correct against the strategy to beat it. And Red did that. He made a lot of bad decisions, but he also made a lot of good ones, notably coming over to this island with the transport ship. Even the TCs here weren't bad. Those are fine. Sending the knight over to deny this TC over here, building more stuff and taking out this town center. Even pushing back the villagers at the beginning, even though the execution wasn't great. Pushing them back with his own villas was awesome. Adding fishing ships eventually was great. But yeah, what a crazy game. I'm going to say like 1,300 ELO. 1,200 for sure. Probably 1,500 maybe. All right, let's take a look at the stats here. Better KD for blue. Way more res collected. Double the res collected for red. Castle time, 12 minutes. The build was way too clean. Could be a one trick though, Strode. Could be a one trick. I'll get to that, Uncle. I'll get to that. All right, guys. Let's see see who it was. And it was DJ against Crisby. DJ against Crisby. DJ is 1,100 with 486 games played. And that's the winner. And that was pretty, honestly, that was pretty good for an 1,100. I would say that's pretty good. For a crazy game like that, crazy push, I was expecting a higher rating and just, you know, freaking out and stuff. But that was pretty good. And Crisby is 1,354. And has played 44 games with a 61% win rate. Smurf! 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 Smurf alert. It's fine. You know what? This strat already handicaps you enough. So I think we need to judge him too much on the smurfing. He kind of smurfed against himself, honestly. Kind of smurf against himself. Smurf but got wrecked by an 1,100 ELO player? Yeah, because the strat is bad. Because the strat is bad. That's why. How do you know he was a smurf? Yeah, 44 games played, 60-something% win percentage. Also goes up with a 12-minute castle age. All right. Well, if you guys enjoyed that game, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you join my Discord and submit your own game, 1v1s only. Thank you for watching Roulette. Appreciate it. Bop. See, YouTube outro at some point. Yeah, the build was clean, Tet. The build was clean. I agree.